If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there. We got 15 players in NBA 2K22 that desperately, and I mean desperately, need a hair or beard or even tattoo change for the game, right? I'm going to cover all those players in this video. It's pretty important. And sometimes I feel like 2K just neglects these players and think like, it's okay, but some of these players haven't had their hair or beard updated in literally years, and that's bad, especially because some of these players are some of like the bigger names. Let's go. The first player is Drummond. You know, Andre Drummond has gotten a lot of slack lately and been hated on, but if I'm being honest, this year he's been a big surprise for the Sixers. I didn't think they'd be as good with him playing as well. But if you look at his hair, there is clearly a problem. He has cornrows now instead of the mini afro. That needs to be changed immediately, especially being one of the bigger centers for a long time. You would think they'd get him right on one of the bigger teams in the NBA, where he's actually playing a pretty good, doing a pretty good job. So you would think they'd update him, but they didn't. The next player we have is DeMar DeRozan. So there's two things that need to be updated. First off, his hair. He has cornrows before he had braids, and that's basically the difference. They need to fix those two different things. In terms of that though, it's not like too bad. Like the face scan and the hair is perfectly fine. It's just that. But the tattoos need to be added. DeMar DeRozan over the years has gotten a lot more tattoos, and that just needs to be addressed in 2K. Now, so hopefully they get that done immediately for the left arm, his left arm of DeMar. The next player on this list we have on the Bulls is Lonzo Ball. Another player that is in desperate need of more of his tattoos, but more than anything, it is the hair. He gets, okay, y'all are gonna have to educate me. I don't know. If it goes sideways, is it still cornrows or is it braids?
Stupid.
They're not.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid.
I'm not too sure. Educate me in the comments because I literally don't know. Right, I believe those are cornrows just going to the side for Lonzo Ball. Before he had the afro, he'd been rocking the afro for years, but now he has a new hair change for the Bulls, and you know, he's actually been playing pretty well and being one of the bigger names, more popular names in the NBA. You would think they'd get him done like immediately, and they haven't, so that's weird. The next player is Eric Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe also has the exact same hair that Lonzo Ball has to the side. Again, Eric Bledsoe's had this terrible face scan first of all, but also that terrible hair. Like it was a terrible version of a mini afro. Like this was back in like 2K17 when they didn't know how to make hair, right? So they had that terrible thing going on. On top of that, Eric Bledsoe's face scan should probably be updated. On top of that, the like beard, I guess like the mustache to connect into the beard needs to be like added on because before he didn't have it. So a bunch of little things are wrong. Terrible, needs to be fixed. The next player is Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson is literally a brand new human being. What is going on? From the headband to the hair to the beard to the goggles. This man is literally a different human being now. I like his look. You know, he's actually been pretty impressive the past couple years, especially last year and this year where he's actually been like an 18-point per game scorer on these teams. The Clippers have needed somebody like him, and he has a new kind of look going on, and he needs to be respected in that sense. The next player is John Morant. John Morant is actually pretty simple. Like it's kind of just a hair he already has in 2K, but he needs to have like the top part added essentially, which I'm sure is like a super easy thing they can do. Also, his eyebrows only have one mark where they should have two marks. Besides that, though, I mean, it's basically perfect, right? Everything's there. And also, he has like a blue streak in his hair. I guess they need to add that blue streak as well because they did not have that before. Overall, though, John Morant isn't too bad. The next player we have is John Collins. It's actually super simple. He literally went from a afro to short hair. That's literally the only change for him. Once they get that done, it is literally perfect. But he does have different hair. He's one of the bigger names in the NBA. He should have the right hair. Come on, 2K. The next player on the list we have is Cam Reddish. A couple of things. First of all, Cam Reddish's face scan's kind of bad. His skin's too dark compared to on the right, at least, right? He now has tattoos, which need to be added into 2K. He has braids now, which need to be added into 2K, and a headband going over the braids. So, and literally a like kind of like a beard that's not fully grown, like a little patchy beard. I've been there, trust me. I'm Mexican. But
no offense, my baby, no offense. But you ugly as shit. You ugly as shit.
Yeah, like so many changes that Cam Reddish is desperately needing, and I'm surprised that like they're so off compared to the left or right, or he's just changed so much from the left to the right. I can't tell. Up next, we have Bam Adebayo. I really don't need to spend too much time. Just the hair shorter now. That's literally all that's it. But still, one of the bigger names in the NBA. You would think he has his hair right. Next player is Anthony Davis. I don't understand because he's had his braids for years now. Like 3 years, right? And so I don't know why this is a thing. Like 2K needs to get on top of this immediately because this is wrong and it's been wrong. Also, the beard needs to be longer. 2 things that are just completely wrong, and the headband. But I'm surprised 2K has not addressed this already because it's Anthony Davis, bro. You would think, right? Next player is Carmelo Anthony. He needs his cornrows back. Melo has been getting his look since when he had it from with the Nuggets. He's trying to bring it back with the Lakers. The only thing needs to be changed. First of all, the face cam's always been terrible for Melo, but he needs the cornrows to be added back because he's been rocking them for almost a year now. Come on, 2K. The next player we have is Cole Anthony. It's just a little minor change to his hair. I also say though, have you ever noticed that Cole Anthony on the left has normal I guess an afro on his hair, and then it looks like they attached a piece of hair on the back of his head instead of making the dreads that he had before. It's very, very weird, but yeah, I don't know why. I guess it's just an easier way to do it, but it looks terrible. Next player is SGA. Yeah, he has his own kind of cornrows going on. Very, very different, and it's gonna need more detail, but he's been rocking it all year. He also has no headband. That needs to be addressed immediately because it looks bad. The next player is D'Angelo Russell. The way that the Timberwolves have been playing this year, D'Angelo Russell needs his hair fixed. To be fair to 2K, he does change his hair every single season. But they should be changing hair every single season. They should be fixing hair every single season. That's how it should be. Also, the beard is a lot more filled out. Man's grown up. That needs to be fixed. And finally, the last player on this list we have is Jordan Poole. We've been begging for Jordan Poole. All my comments are talking about Jordan Poole. He needs to be fixed. He's averaging 18 points per game on the Warriors, who have, I think, the best record in the NBA. He has the second most points on the team. He needs to have his hair correct. And also the face cam's low-key pretty terrible, if we're just keeping it honest. A bunch of stuff wrong here. That needs to be fixed. That is everything. Those are the players that need to be fixed immediately. If I missed anybody, leave it in the comments below. If you like the channel, please give it a sub, and I'll see you guys next time. If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there.